Yo, what is up guys? It is Hoshi here, and in today's video we are talking about how win trading is ruining the game of Overwatch. So you guys might be thinking, what the hell is win trading? If the name doesn't give it away already, win trading occurs usually at high masters or grandmaster ranks when two parties of similar SR decide to queue up and throw games so that one party is almost certainly guaranteed to win. This is especially prevalent during late night hours where the number of players of master rank and above is very low to none, thus almost guaranteeing that these parties will be matched together. So what happens next? If they get matched on the same team, then they will have an advantage because one of the parties is probably on a lower count smurf, and all things being equal, they should easily beat the other team if they try hard. What's the real problem here is that most of the time these players will be matched against one another, and the person on the disposable smurf account will throw games just to boost their friend on the enemy team. Of course, money is usually involved, and this has now become quite a popular boosting scheme, especially in the region that I personally play on, which is Australia, where a group of infamous Wintraders have managed to boost their way to top 500 using this method. What personally annoys the hell out of me is that I work full time, and when I come home from work I usually play comp at reasonably late hours where this kind of win trading activity happens the most, and it simply makes ranked games unplayable, and it's so much worse than people simply throwing games because they don't like you. Essentially, it's a bunch of assholes who do this repeatedly game after game simply because they want to get that shiny grandmaster or top 500 icon where they cannot do it legitimately on their own. So what has Blizzard done about this? Well, if they did anything, I wouldn't be making this video. That is correct, Blizzard has done almost nothing to stop the spread of win traders at high ranks, and I can guarantee you, if you look at the list of top 500 players right now, a good portion of them win traded their way there. In fact, I've contacted Blizzard on similar issues in the past, and their response is that they can't do anything unless enough people report them in game. I even showed them video evidence which they refused to accept on the basis that they can only do anything if people use the report function in game. But let's be honest here, the report system is stupid and it simply doesn't work. I've seen more Symmetra players get banned than hackers and win traders, and that should be saying something about how reliable reporting people actually is. I know that Blizzard is aware of this issue and they take it seriously, but they simply aren't doing enough to address it given the fact that Overwatch is over a year old now and people are starting to get sick and tired of players such as these, and I personally feel like there are less and less people becoming invested in this game. I know for a lot of you who are watching this, you might not necessarily experience this kind of win trading in game because you might not play at such a high rank where people feel like they need to win trade to climb, or you might not play in regions or at such late hours where you get matched against the same people game after game after game, but this is seriously, in my opinion, the biggest issue with competitive at the moment. Even if I get throwers or if I get hackers in my game, I can sometimes come to a compromise with the enemy team to bring the match to a draw, but if you get win traders, that is never going to happen and you are likely to get the same people in your next game doing the same kind of bullshit. I'm not going to call anybody out in this video, but those people know who they are and should be ashamed of it. At the end of the day, even if you get top 500, the season will end and the next season will start where nobody gives a crap where you ended up in the previous season, so why do you bother? And even if you win trade, you will never land on a proper competitive team or be taken seriously in Overwatch, so what's the point? I know there are going to be people watching this video who think that, oh, you're a Symmetra and Mercy, no aim, no brain player, what would you know about being taken seriously? Well, I play Overwatch purely for fun and I love making content, so my goals are kind of different from those of win traders who want to get that top 500, who want to get that grandmaster rank. And you know, I've managed to get to grandmaster quite consistently playing the heroes that I play, so I'm quite happy with it. If you think that win trading is comparable to someone maining particular heroes, then you should probably reevaluate your choices. Anyway, I did not mean to rant in this video, but I hope you guys can see how this issue is ruining the ranked experience for a lot of people. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, so please leave a comment, and if you enjoyed it and would like to see more commentary videos like this, please let me know and I'll do more in the future. Thanks so much for watching and see you next time.